73% of all people are aliens. That's a fact.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. Yes, it is February. Okay, we just had massive snowstorm. Massive. Now, normally I kind of, shoo the weatherman. I'm like, they say it's going to rain. It's probably just going to be a slight shower. Oh my God, these crazy winds. It's probably just going to be a few leaves blowing off the tree. So I'm not going to lie to you. In the back of my head, I was kind of thinking, it's going to snow, but it's nothing to get all up in arms about. Be calm, people. Be calm. Everything is going to be okay. Well, I was wrong. Massive snowstorm happened. And some areas where I live at, anyway, snow was up to my calves. So yes, snowstorm kind of happened, and it happened hard. So went out, did some shoveling. I can honestly say in my lifetime, I've shoveled snow about 4 times. And each time it's been on a volunteer basis, because I grew up in a city, in apartment buildings, lived in apartment buildings all my life, basically. And the only person responsible for shoveling snow was the super. And unless you owned your own home, or you owned a car, or you were just some kid trying to make a few bucks by shoveling someone's walkway, these were the only people shoveling snow. And a kid looking to make $5, I'm not even saying he did a good job, but they did just enough so that, that person didn't have to worry about a potential lawsuit, So yeah, I shoveled snow 4 times, and in between each time, it maybe was about 3 years, and I never thought of it as a chore. And, I hear people, they're cursing, oh my God, this is just crazy. It's backbreaking work. And I'm not saying that it's not that. I just feel like maybe because I volunteered to do it, it didn't seem like a chore to me. But it almost felt like an exercise, and I'm thinking about ways that, someone could possibly incorporate this into a gym exercise. Now, I'm not going to say that it wasn't hard work. It's very hard work. It's very tiring work. I had to take like 2 breaks in between this snow shoveling for like maybe 15 minutes each. And I just kept thinking though that like my body just felt so good afterwards, like the arms, the shoulders, the legs, my core. I just felt everything working. And of course, with any type of lifting, you should be super careful about, proper body mechanics. And I feel like now I'm giving like a tutorial on exercising, and I'm not. Am I asking for more snow so that I can exercise more? No. But I am saying that this would be like a great gym exercise. Now, when you're shoveling snow, you're basically like, twisting, flinging it over your shoulder type action. But in a gym, of course, it would be more structured because you're basically lifting something. I'm thinking small pebbles or something, and you're placing it in a separate area of the gym. So you don't really have to necessarily worry about, the twisting action so much. And because when you're shoveling snow, you're twisting because you're moving snow from one area, trying to put it in a pile, because you kind of have to not put it back in the same area where you got it from, or block your car in again. You can't put it in the street. Apparently, that's a ticketable offense, I was told, because the sanitation department is basically saying if you throw it in the street when they're shoveling, it's going to block someone's car in again. So it's kind of like a no-no situation. I don't know that to be true. If you guys know that to be true, let me know. I heard that. So, in a gym, of course, it's more structured. So you're kind of lifting and placing down, lifting and placing down. So, and you're still getting the same effect without the twisting and possible back injury sort of thing going on. So, while I'm shoveling, I'm thinking that, because when it was all said and done, I was tired. I wasn't wiped out, but I was tired. I was a good tired. It just felt very calm and relaxed, and I kind of dropped back into the snow that I just finished shoveling. And it was clean snow. It wasn't, kind where you have to worry about, dogs were in it, or, just dirty, slushy type. It was fresh, clean snow. And I kind of sat there for a minute. thinking like, as young kids, we just, ran and played in the snow, jumped in and just had a ball. And as adults, we kind of just don't do that anymore. And it felt really good. But I'm not going to lie, after about 30 seconds of it, I come to the realization that snow is cold. And as it's going down my coat, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of get up and take a hot shower. So got out of the snow, had a nice warm shower and had some hot chocolate, which was really, really good. And just I slept really well, felt very refreshed the next day. It was all awesome. So that was my snow shoveling experience. And I was kind of having a conversation today about daylight savings time, because in March we are setting the clocks forward. So I'm going to go on a slight rant here, so forgive me. I feel that I'm just kind of over daylight savings time. I get that we get an extra hour during the summer and it's all fine and good, but in the end, you're going to have to do what you're going to have to do during the daylight hours. And eventually we will adjust to not having that extra hour during the summer. It will be okay. We don't need to continually change these clocks forwards and backwards. It's no reason to do it anymore. There are actually states who are trying to propose a bill to do away with daylight saving time. And I'm all for it. Whatever needs to be done, you mentally will come to the realization that you have a certain amount of daylight hours to get these things done. I mean, it's no different than what we're going through right now. We know at some point in a day it's going to get dark and you have to do certain things before it gets dark. And we will adjust if we didn't have that extra hour in the summertime. And it's not like it's really benefiting anybody to have that extra hour, because some people just get up super early anyway and they are still in the dark outside. So do we really need to continue with daylight savings? No. So that's my rant on daylight savings, and I'm just ready to do away with it. So hopefully, a couple of years that bill will be on the table and we will kind of get rid of that. So February is the month of love. You guys heard that? I've been practicing love. So I have my podcast coming out about Valentine's Day and how it can possibly make or break a relationship depending on what it is you got or didn't get. Just the feelings involved with this day and what it means to some people. It's crazy. It's really intense. Just talking about it now just kind of makes me feel so excited. I can't wait to, get that topic going. So listen out for that. There may be another episode in between this one and the Valentine's Day episode. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of working that out, but it will happen this month, the Valentine's Day episode. So prepare yourselves for that. And again, if there is anything you guys want me to discuss on this channel, please feel free to leave that in the comments below. I also have my mailing address, which you can find in the description box. So please send me some stories or some suggestions, and I will definitely cover that. Oh, look at me practicing on you. So with that, this is going to be the end of this episode. Guys, remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.